NBC4 News at 11 starts with breaking news.
Now at 11, after several weeks of red flag warnings, extreme fire danger, and strong winds, we are finally nearing the other side. The winds are dying down, and much needed rain is on the way, but not without a catch. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm Kathy Barr. Now, the problem is if too much rain comes too quickly, burn scars could quickly turn into mudslides. We're tracking that and President Trump's visit to our fire-ravaged region.
But first, for a look at the forecast, here's meteorologist David Baker.
And we still have some wind out there this evening. In fact, here's what it looks like right now across our wind-prone areas of LA and Ventura counties. That's really where we have the lingering wind. We still have some gusts around 23 miles an hour in Van Nuys. You still see some of that orange coloring, and that's wind gusts in the 30 to 40 mile per hour range. You're not seeing it on here, but the Cajon Pass also still seeing some decent gusts at this hour. But as we go through the next couple of hours, we are really starting to see the wind wind down, and that is why the red flag warning will finally expire as we get into 10 o'clock in the morning for tomorrow. Again, the red flag warning is up for all the shaded areas you see here because we are still under very high fire danger since the air is still so dry. But as we get into tomorrow, as I mentioned, the winds start to wrap up. For Saturday, it'll be dry initially with just increasing clouds. Then we'll get some showers in there, and the shower activity continues into Sunday. Some of these showers may be on the heavier side. When this rainfall is all done with, we're looking at about half an inch of rainfall or less for most areas. However, spots closer to our mountain locations like the San Gabriel Mountains and the Eden Fire burn scar might pick up about half an inch of rain to an inch and a half of rain. And we're also expecting to see snow above about 4,000 feet. Coming up in a couple of minutes, I'll take you through Futurecast, show you where our concerns are for the heavier showers and what the overall timing of this rain is looking like. But right now, I'll send it back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Today, Governor Newsom announced $2.5 billion for wildfire response and relief efforts. NBC4's Darcia Phillips live in Altadena right now. She talked with victims about how this will help in their recovery. Darcia.
Yeah, Colleen, this was a relief package that people affected by these wildfires desperately needed. And the community here in Altadena hoping that that money goes to helping them stay in this community they want to rebuild. Governor Gavin Newsom signed a $2.5 billion relief package to help Los Angeles recover after the devastating wildfires.
And that's a start. I don't know how far that's going to go, but that's a start.
People who live in Altadena are hoping this is the beginning of more aid and more resources.
I would say thank you, obviously, right? Because we need it. But we need more.
Giselle Carrillo lost her home in the Eden Fire and is struggling to find housing for her family.
I think I speak for a lot of people when you don't know where to start in these situations, you know, like your whole life is in ashes at this moment.
We had to get them away from the houses.
Kevin Williams' property was damaged in the Eden Fire and has many friends who lost their homes. He hopes the relief funds go toward keeping the community together.
The community needs this. The community wants to stay together. That people don't want to sell.
President Trump is expected to tour the fire-ravaged area on Friday, but has not released any details about his trip.
In regards to Trump coming out, I haven't heard any one person say that I'm glad he's coming out.
Williams says that's in large part to Trump's past comments about helping California.
What he said is that, hey, I may want to punish California, I may want to withhold funds. I'm like, well, you know, we're not withholding funds from Florida or Texas or Louisiana or South Carolina or Georgia when there's a hurricane.
Williams says the stakes are high and hopes politics and personal feelings can be set aside to help those devastated by these fires.
We're all Americans. There are signs all over saying we're not going to sell. Rebuild Altadena. Dena strong.
And disaster relief cash cards will be distributed again starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. at Victory Park Recreation Center in Pasadena. Those cards are one